does Gorilla Tag have? Lore.
What's tag theory? A gorilla tag theory. A gorilla tag.
Welcome to Gorilla Tag Theory. We're gonna start off with this theory with how did the monks get to what is today? So let's start in OG Forest. So I can't go to OG Forest right now because my headset just literally just crashed. Okay, so welcome to Forest, where everything started. So, Forest is the first map the monkeys found, was born in. So, a lot of people say it's 3 monkeys who started creating things. I believe so. I also believe Lucy was part of it. That's why she's so important. So if you go up here, this is like the first made monkey thing that they ever made is treehouse, because I think like everyone left there because all they have also is gazebo. Okay, there's the book, and yeah. So when you go up here to the first made thing the monkeys made, you'll see there's bridges. They made that. They made this. The monkeys got creative after building wooden pieces from trees. So as you go up here, there's a shrine. Obviously, the monkeys that live in forest had to make this. That means that these people are very much so important. So this, Lucy, name unknown. So I'm just gonna John Doe, Jane Doe. You know those names. Because you don't know who they are. Their names. So you got Lucy, and this is Daisy09. People say this is PVV, but I believe it's not because it's a different color code, as you see in this photo right here. So this is Daisy09. That's Lucy. This one kind of looks like my fit. So if you look, kind of looks like it. See, if you compare that to me, I think that is the new pack. Is this guy, this girl guy. We got so far, so let's keep going. So the monkeys was getting kind of bored as they climb around, as I am doing now. So they did. So they need to figure out a way not to be bored. So they started to make different items. So the first thing they figured out is making is finding new places, seeking new areas. The first thing they did was drill a hole and stump, finding out it's hollow inside. Or they made this. Wait, yeah, I think they would make this because it looks handmade. That's why it's not cut. So they made this, and as they keep drilling, they find new places. So they started to drill too far. Oh my god, bro. I can't do anything. So they kept drilling and they found. Hey. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, they found caves and clean, fresh water instead of just rainwater. Stop. Okay, as you go up, they kept drilling. Okay, they kept drilling. That's why it's not clean cuts. You can tell. So they made this area that they kept drilling, and then they found shiny rocks. So, what did they use these shiny rocks for, you may guess? And most likely, and is, they used it for currency. There's obviously going to be other reasons for shiny rocks, but that's the main reason, for currency. So, these shiny rocks have great property. Like, why would you not want to trade this for, well, cosmetics and other things like mining supplies, things like drills or just mining, or I don't even know if they even had drills. No, obviously they didn't have drills then. I mean, they used hammers and they dug. And also, remember, monkeys are strong things. That's why we can go really fast. Because they were that strong, so maybe they even punched through it like speed. So that's how they got these places. The second place, they did, or found, would be canyons. Okay, but after they found caves, they expanded. So they got now a hat room instead of just trading and trading and trading. So it was right here, but you know, now it's city. But they had a hat room right here for all the hats you can get with shiny rocks. So there's like a little shop that someone made. So that's where they traded the shiny rocks they got from caves. But while that's happening, they expanded more. They found canyons. Obviously, canyons did not look like this. I can't get to the VR headset. Okay, we're always crashing out. But still, they added canyons. They found canyons and explored. See, these look like mine shafts. So seems like they started collecting their ores and materials for their own monkey. So, after they found canyons, they expanded their shop. So, they made city map. This clouds was never here, and it was just city. Nothing else, just city. So as you walk, you would come across cosmetics in here. Walk. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, so they added these cosmetics over here. Right here. All these. You may recognize these two hats. This is Lucy's hat. This is Echo's hat. Yeah. So that's what they started making. They made stuff, more items that you can buy shiny rocks with. So when they kept expanding, the monks was doing good, if you can't tell. So the monkeys found another spot. Mountains. So when they found mountains, you know, they found mountains. So like, yeah. So, oh my god. Oh, everyone, I'm getting all this information from this video right here. The orders of the updates, and that helping me to conclude the timeline and everything. So, yeah. So, mountains is open. The monk were having the time of their life! But something happened. Something terrible happened. Infection started. So how did the infection start, you may ask? Well, the infection starts by oh my goodness! Okay, so the infection start by this volcano, as you see in this photo.
The lava monkeys come
here.
from the volcano. And I know it's true because the developers confirmed it themselves. You see, before the volcano update dropped, Gatg posted this on their Twitter. And this basically confirms that the monkeys come from the volcano. And what's better, when you touch the lava in the update, you turn into a lava monkey. How does this work? No clue. There isn't any information.
That volcano. Also, what was in this volcano? Well, these little menaces. Oh my god, they're starting. Oh my god. These menaces, because look, lava. They they were inside the lava, causing the monkeys the change, starting the infection, the disease from the volcano. The first one came out, they started tagging people. And then they didn't have the infection, but the other person. Then there was a continuous cycle. Continuous. So the monkeys got annoyed. They had to figure a way out to cure this infection. The aliens that was inside the volcano caused the infection. Oh my gosh, I'm just playing with my camera right now. Caused the infection by being inside that volcano. They put the volcano there. They made the volcano. They came here to start and wreak havoc. Ow, my neck. Would they fight this infection? So they had to figure out that themselves. So a group of monkeys started exploring more. They went in the caves and they made their own area. A secret area that we know as Ghost Reactor. But no other monks know this except for those few monkeys. These monkeys also include Lucy and Daisy09 and the John and Jan Doe. So, as this is going on, they wanted to seek higher elevation from this disease. So they figured out a place called Clouds. So as you go up, the air pushes you up, and they found clouds. So hide from this disease. Okay, so they made new civilizations up here. See the new cities and towns that they made. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. That was scary. Be quiet! Stop it! Get out! But how did they get up here? Great question. So they got up here by this little eyeball, as seen here. So they used these, they extracted, they made these, you know, like when the new Halloween update, like right here, come out, you're able to float, like you see in clouds. So most likely, somehow, they made that. They made that thing to make yourself fluffy. Or it's just air and I'm just thinking too hard about this. There's two options. So which one do you think is more reliable? One, it's just wind, or two, they used the eyeball. But I don't know, the eyeball was here at this time. But as this happened, the monks was trying to figure out. The monkeys trying to figure out how they could clear the seas, which started. But as these experiments are getting experimented on, Lucy has her own house by herself that she's been having, hidden from the rest of the world, like Ghost Reactor, the rest of this monkey world. So why do I think they had experiments? Well, if you look here, if you go here, okay, if you go to Ghost Reactor, not this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So if you grab your key card and get to work, but look, what's this? Why can I see it? 'Cause those are experiments. They started experiments on first the Doug the Bug kind. Right. Why do I think this? Because there's lots of little Doug the Bugs around Ghost Reactor. Also, okay, my mic just, okay. Stop! Okay, sorry, just wait, my mic's tooting. Okay, so, what can I do? Do I even have money? Did I keep my money? Did I keep my money? Do I have money? Okay, so there's Doug the Bugs down here, which they experiment on. You know, they try to attack you because they want revenge. They want revenge on those people that experiment on them. And I think it's every single monkey. Also, they just have a lot of rage in them, so like. But what else got experiment on us? Us. We got experiment on. The monkeys. They experimented on other monkeys. So, the creation
Reactors
of
open.
Daisiona,
Happy hunting.
PVV, JVV, this was, Echo, all those creations was made because of Ghost Reactor. But we'll get in the lore into that later. As you see here, as you go down here, as you go down here, here's the Dugga Bug. Look at that. It has the goopy goop on it. Oh god. See? Goopy goop. There's another one. Okay. Yeah. There's goop everywhere. Look, there's also shiny rocks down here. Right? Oh my gosh. Nope, I'm not doing this. Don't even. Also, okay. Also, they made these. Whoa! Wait! Am I gonna come back to my life? Well, they made this too. But look, that the Ghost Reactor people, the doctors, the scientists made this substance they used on the ghost, on Doug Bug's kids, to give them a second life. The monks don't know about this. The monkeys don't know any of this is going on. So, they don't know. These people are trying to cure the infection. Experimenting on other people. Well, why do you think these monkeys would do this? Well, they wanted shiny rocks, so they bribed them to go down there and be their experiment. Obviously, it seems like it kind of worked out for them. But not all of them did that, though. Some of them were forced. As that's going on, we got... they are still making new things. Like, I mean new, amazing things. The next thing, after clouds, they got. So, as Lucy's just living, I keep doing that, so her life as her friend and I think maybe acquaintance or something. Acquaintance. Or its father, I don't know. So, as that is going on, something terrible. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! This Halloween update is telling us some more hints. So, as we walk through here. Wait, I look like YB. Okay. So it's saying he's dead. That person's dead. And only Lucy's dead and not their actual child, telling us that it is one of the ghosts that is her child. This is almost completely confirmed. Isn't that crazy? Okay, as we go up into, oh, so scary. As you go around, oh my god. There's some ghosts playing around here. And whoa, what the? Okay, Cash, keep looking around. This is Lucy's house. In the lore video, the Echo and Lucy video we made, we said Lucy died from a chandelier. I don't know if that's completely correct, but that's what we think from that video. So go check it out. It's right here. Yeah. So Lucy.
It all started here, in OG Forest. The monkeys used to roam and play, have the greatest time of their lives. The monkeys eventually became so smart that they developed their own technology, such as the computer. Everything was going great for the monkey civilization. It seemed like nothing could go wrong. Guys, you're never gonna believe what happened next. Something went wrong. I know, that's crazy. From the moon fell a couple little creatures that are named the monki. Naturally curious as one monkey is, the monkey touched one of the monki, and the infection started. It was dangerous and fast. With a single touch, you were infected. But thankfully, there was hope for this. There were 3 very intelligent monkeys. They were actually the ones who developed the computer. And using their smart brains, they were going to find a way to fix this. And so they started branching out to whole new places. They knew what they needed wasn't in forest. And so they tried exploring beyond the forest. And so it wasn't long until they discovered places like caves. Now, caves was a much bigger find than you think. Inside of caves are crystals, aka shiny rocks. And they use these shiny rocks in order to trade. Now people can make items for others and get a fair deal. I know, guys, it's totally not basic money stuff. They also ended up finding places like canyons, which is also good because that means less places for the infection. Instead of them knowing that forest was a dangerous place, tons of homes were quickly built. But unfortunately, this was only the beginning of a much bigger problem. And then finally, they made city. Finally, there was a nice big open area you could trade your shiny rocks with. That wasn't a small little hat room. I just realized I didn't run into a problem in the story. The monkeys got really smart. They really wanted a way to cure the infection. And so what did they make, you might be asking? An invisible wall that only they can go through. By using their special employee key cards, they could go through the invisible wall. And the thing is, no one knew about this. This was completely only to these 3 monkeys. And even though we can't actually visit this place, we all know what that looks like. The ghost reactor room. Yeah, this has a much bigger role to the story than you would ever think. But with that